Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there lived a man who was deeply worried about his son. The boy was not bad. He was not foolish, but he was careless. Every day, the father watched his son wake up late, wander around the village, laugh with friends, and return home with nothing to show for the day. Days passed, weeks passed, and slowly, life was passing too. One evening, the father realized something important. If he scolded his son, the words would be forgotten. But if he taught him a lesson through experience, that lesson would stay forever. So the next morning, he called his son and said calmly, "Son, there is a watch inside the cupboard. Bring it to me." The boy brought the watch. The father held it in his hand for a moment and said, "Take this watch to the market. Ask people how much they think it's worth." The boy nodded and left. At the market, he showed the watch to many people. One said, 500. Another said, 1,000. Someone else said, 800. Everyone had a different opinion. No one agreed. When the boy returned, he said, "Father, everyone gave a different price." The father smiled. "That's fine," he said. "Put the watch back." The next day, the father called him again. "Bring the watch," he said. Then he added something strange. "This time, go to the market and ask people the price of the time inside the watch." The boy was confused, but he obeyed. In the market, he asked the same question again and again. People laughed. Some mocked him. Some walked away. "What a foolish question," they said. The boy felt embarrassed. For the first time, wasting time didn't feel funny. Finally, he stopped at a small watch repair shop. An old man was sitting there, quietly fixing watches. When the boy asked him the question, the old man stopped his work. He looked at the boy and smiled gently. "Son," he said, "time has no price. You can spend millions of dollars, but you cannot buy back even 1 second of your life. That is why time is more valuable than money." The old man continued, "Time has one bad habit. It keeps moving forward. But it also has one gift. You can choose how to use it. Everyone wakes up with the same 24 hours. The rich, the poor, the successful, the lost. The difference is not time. The difference is decisions." The boy stood silent. For the first time, he understood something deeply. He wasn't poor. He wasn't unlucky. He was just careless with the most valuable thing he had, time. He thanked the old man and rushed home. When he told his father everything, the father didn't lecture him. He simply placed his hand on his son's shoulder. That was enough. From that day on, the boy changed. He started waking up early. He began working. He stopped wasting hours that would never return. And slowly, his life began to change too.